back for another episode of AgNerds. Shaun Haney here, joined by Peter Gredig. Pete, how's it going?
Good.
Enjoying yourself?
I am really enjoying Lethbridge. I can see why you like it here. It's beautiful.
It's like the banana belt.
It is. Compared to Ontario right now, it is. Yeah.
You're here on a day where the wind's not blowing.
Right.
It's appealing on days like this. Okay, so we are going to talk about wearable devices. So Apple yesterday released the Apple Watch.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I got the same reaction myself. So a lot of hype.
Yeah.
A lot of talk, a lot of social push.
Right.
What are our thoughts?
I guess I don't get it. I mean, you have a... What are you wearing right there?
The Samsung Gear 2.
Right. And?
The reaction for those of us that have any sort, whether it's the Pebble or the Gear, and I think the people that have the Apple Watch are going to find the exact same thing, even the Apple honks are going to find it, is that it's really a novelty item.
Right.
There is no part of this device that is a necessity.
Right.
There are things that are cool. There are things that are sort of fashionable about it. It's actually the most comfortable watch I've ever had.
Right.
It's a talking piece. People look at it, ooh, that's a cool watch. Where did you get that? That's kind of neat.
Well, it's kind of hard to avoid it. It is ginormous.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
The reality is that it is just something that's a novelty item.
Right.
So, yes, how many steps I walked today is great information.
Right.
It's just sort of...
You know what? I've talked to farmers this winter doing my mobile tech seminars, and primary thing they say is that it's email and texting. They can just see it easier, largely when they're driving. Are farmers supposed to wear watches when we work? I don't think so.
We're not supposed to.
Right.
The piece that is convenient for me is when I'm in a vehicle that does not have my Bluetooth hooked up to my, like for hands-free,
Right.
You got your hand on the wheel, you can talk, and the microphone is extremely good. So the speaker could be a little bit better, okay? But the mic that's on it is very crystal clear. People would never know you're actually talking to your watch. So the joke is sort of like the Star Trek, me and the three guys in the yellow shirts, and I'm in the red. I'm the one that's going to die on the planet here.
Right.
But the reality is that it's a novelty piece. The camera sucks.
So it's complementary, not game changer.
That's right. It's complementary.
Right.
It hooks up to your smartphone, and the app. What I've read is that the Apple one looks a little bit more fashionable and more trendy.
You can buy a gold one.
Well,
13,000.
Yeah, that's exactly what all of us need.
Right.
We'll leave that to Kim Kardashian.
You know what I'm more excited about it is, and it's funny because Google Glass is kind of taking a step back.
Oh yeah,
right?
Very much so.
They've said we're not quite ready, and the weird thing is, it does what it's supposed to do. The technology totally works. It would be an awesome fit for ag. I've had farmers say, I'd love to have it in the sow barn. I could walk past a sow, stop, say her number, put her identifying number in. I would see all her records right there. Same in a field. It would work for us. The issue with them is, how do you manage everybody walking around wearing them in society? The privacy issues, face recognition. So we're frustrated. I'd love to get a hold of them and start developing apps for them, but we're held back by cultural issues.
Yeah, well, we're talking about cultural issues. So one of the issues that I have with the watch is that it provides you, when it's hooked up to your Bluetooth, it provides notifications.
Right.
So I've been in meetings where I get a notification, right? It buzzes, and I look at my watch first to read what the notification is. Culturally, people look at you like, what, are we wasting your time?
It's kind of rude. It is kind of rude. Yeah.
Right, and so it's that sort of, it works the other way too, right? I read a lot of digital books on my phone. People look at you like, oh, you're just looking at your email, you're actually reading a book. Whereas if I had a real book, they'd be like, you're reading a book? So it works both ways.
Yeah. There's another one. The HoloLens. Have you heard of that?
No.
HoloLens is Microsoft. Came out in like November.
Okay.
At the last CES. So the way it works is it integrates, let's say you had them on in your shop. Mm-hmm. You could pull up a file that would be a round baler or a field cultivator or a seeder.
Yep.
It would appear in full 3D, full size, in the space allowed.
Wow.
So think about the ability to, let's say you're considering buying that piece of equipment. You could do a walk around, look at all the features, learn what's the annual maintenance steps. And that's available now. It's largely for gamers.
Yeah.
But there is a huge training and product support.
Well, as long as we've taken care of the gamers. That's
gamers rule.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's another one of these wearable devices.
And that's the Microsoft one?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're like gigantic. Like it's like a bug's life.
Yeah, you're not wearing them downtown, but they are. I think the 3D hologram basically is what you're seeing. It's just another one of these. It's coming, and we just have to figure out how do we plug it into ag.
Cool. Well, that's always a challenge. But we'll find a way.
We'll find a way.
We always
You
do
and me.
if it's going to be useful and provide value. So thanks a lot, Pete, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.